I've been wondering if there is such a thing as a piggy bank that can make an oinking sound. Every time you throw some change into the actual piggy bank, it'll oink. Good morning. This is Jan from New York City. I love helping people keep some of their own hard-earned money. Could that be you? Hopefully, yes. On the Stockpile Chat Friday, how you doing? Is there a correlation? Is there a correlation between saving money and the stockpile? Absolutely, yes, on so many levels. Now, many times people say, I cannot start a grocery stockpile. Why? They feel that way because they're feeling overwhelmed. They think that the whole thing has to be done in an instant, and they're looking at the great big picture of what a stockpile looks like or someone else's. Never compare your journey of a stockpile to someone else's journey of a stockpile. Everyone starts at a different date. Everyone's budget and everyone's needs are different. But when you begin your journey. Now, here's a helping hand, okay? I oftentimes will, let's say, recommend for folks to start doing things in small incremental ways. Example, a few years ago, and for those who are new here, welcome, by the way, thank you so much. And for those who listen to me on a regular basis, already knows that a long time ago, I had suggested to save $1 a day. When you hear the terminology saving $1 a day, it feels completely painless because when I think of the things that people do on a daily basis of throwing away $1 a day, and people don't think anything of that, they probably also think, well, what's $1 a day savings? Let's compare it to the person who keeps ignoring what I say versus the ones who paid attention. Now, when I say $1 a day, find different ways throughout the month where you could live without something. Sometimes we think we need to have everything and everything and everything. But then we learn to find out that we're okay trying store brand instant coffee, for example. Just because you're used to looking at a certain label and we're familiar with it and we feel a sense of comfort from the familiarity of it, that doesn't mean I'm not going to try store brand if it happens to be literally less expensive. I am most definitely going to do that. That's an example saving money at the grocery store. Now, you don't have to take $1 and put it in an envelope every day, but if you choose to do that, that is totally fine. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Or you prefer when you get your source of income, main source of income every single month, I always suggest you pay yourself first. In this case, when you're trying the dollar a day challenge, all you're going to do $31, which represents every day of the month. I know some months are shorter than others, but it's okay. Just make it 31 every single month. It's sort of like being on a training wheels thing. Now, that person that ignored the $31, okay, and didn't do anything about it, well, a year later, the person who did something about it, they earned without blinking an eyelash $365 to do as they wish with, as opposed to the person who just laughed it off. And then if you keep doing that over and over, it adds up. And of course, you have the option to, if you prefer, to put $2 a day away or $5 a day away, whatever you can do it regularly and do it easily. But what does this have to do with the stockpile? Now, this is specifically for people who say they cannot start a grocery stockpile. I totally disagree. We've done many videos about this. You could start off with a simple $5 bill. Now, if you have been saving in that change jar, which more than likely you probably forgot about, or put away a few bucks every month in an envelope or a little sock drawer or something like that, maybe the light bulb is going off, realizing, wait a minute. I could take that savings and I could begin my grocery stockpile when? Tomorrow? Yeah, if you're going to go to the grocery store, or even today, if you just happen to hear this early enough in the morning and you just happen to be going to the grocery store. And then you'll get into the habit of purchasing about $5 every single grocery haul of things that you need, things that your family actually uses, not to be compared with someone else's stockpile. And as your stockpile grows, okay, learn how to keep track of it, to rotate it. It's really not complicated. I think that people in general in life have a tendency to overtly complicate everything they do. It doesn't have to be that way. So yeah, okay. So maybe piggy banks don't oink yet. Maybe they do. I don't know it. And if not, that's a good business idea, isn't it? Piggy banks that oink. But your piggy bank could be your friend, especially when you want to begin a stockpile with as little as $5. And your piggy bank will always be your friend. Keep in mind, gas prices going up. Anytime you have that opportunity and you happen to have broken some change with real cash, see what I'm saying? If you have real cash, you could put it in that piggy bank. Or if you're doing everything digitally, you could still pretend with a pretend piggy bank in your mind's eye and just, automatically collect those savings. For example, set up your situation on your savings to take $31 out a month so that you already paid into your dollar a day challenge without even blinking an eyelash. Now, here is an idea that I have mentioned in the past, and especially for new listeners. And by the way, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I just want to say this, and don't forget to do this. Even without the $5, you can begin your stockpile immediately. What? I know more likely than not. I'm not saying 100% everyone could, but more likely than not, you have some stuff that you, for example, recently purchased in your active pantry. Take 2 cans of whatever the items are. It could be two of the same. It could be two different items completely. Or if you have that extra box of macaroni and cheese or pasta, you take that and you put it somewhere else and call it stockpile. It could be a cardboard box. It could be a box that you put under your bed. It could be anywhere where you can find room. It could be in your kitchen on those cabinets that you kind of like hardly ever use. And by the way, that's its own show, to be honest with you. I think that many people can have an extra stockpile space available by clearing through their kitchen cabinets. All of us at some point fall prey to things that go in those cabinets that maybe shouldn't even be there. And they're just taking a valuable real estate, if you will, of canned goods that you can place there, box items. So even without the $5, many people can begin their stockpile even as I speak. Wishing everyone an amazing, fantastic Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Come back next Monday for more instant coffee with Jan shows. I'm on every single midnight from Monday through Friday. And of course, I have extra shows on the weekend. Feel free to join them. I have another thing called a No Frills video. No Frills video are of short duration. They're above a minute and they're below 5 minutes. And I hope to have a few available real soon. Take good care, everybody. Take good care of yourself and your amazing family.